you. Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
All right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages. Have you made up your mind?
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough. You heard nothing just now, right?
Right. I didn't hear anything.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear?
You're clear.
I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences.
Oh my god.
Then we have a deal.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitta. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Interesting.
Oh, we now have the
Perhaps
merchant
he does have hidden depths.
class. And I can buy things from the Commander shop.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Okie dokie.
What is it?
Really? What do you want to do?
What is it?
That's right.
What is it? Amazing.
Yeah.
You're a...
I'll do some cooking.
Then...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I can't do anything.
Oh, I am good. All right then.
Hey, listen. That's quite... Excuse me. appreciate. Gonna be tough. Happy to hear that.
I don't know. All right. Well then.
What is it?
All right then. Let's go.
I guess we're just doing nothing but our social stats right now, because I can't seem to get any of my followers to want to do anything.
What is it?
So,
What do you...
Long ago. All right. Please take.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Say there.
All right then.
Let's go. Bye.
Close your eyes.
Wind uphill.
I won't.
My thing.
Long ago.
All right. Well then.
Finally. Do something actually worth something.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Just... Now then. Now then. Listen.
Little doggo thingy.
What?
No. That's why.
Why?
That's right.
Hello. Right here. Stupid. Ah! Sorry, James.
I see now.
What?
Utterly naive. Speaking of...
Drag me?
You.
I'm struggling.
As
guys.
it is.
Oh. Sure.
Yet still there. Farewell. See you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
No.
All right then. What is it? Oh, I am good. So,
What do you...
now then.
Tolerance. Why
Alright, tolerance is level 2, guys. Okay, yeah.
What is it? Amazing. All right then. Go.
Now, how did I wind up here?
What do you want to do?
My thing. All right. Well then.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then.
Yeah, we averted
Today's
disaster.
Fordens Big Announcement.
Let's see what his
Wonder what
big
he's
announcement
planning.
is.
I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it
True.
is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Yep.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty!
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word! Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The Church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent, and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news, too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that, too, was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Oh?
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Whatever.
Hey!
Ridiculous. This is all right.
Hey, listen. Sorry to handle this.
You sound like a damn fool.
I'm out of ideas.
Just can't believe it's true.
That's enough now.
Ridiculous. I'm in it now. Hold tight. This is all right.
Hello there.
Poor Maria. She's so sad. I mean, her father did get fucking murdered.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria,
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore, but I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
Oh.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
Oh my god, are we in love?
That book. Is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the King's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Night-night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch? Or in it to win?
I'm in it to win.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, we're Were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit, but it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. They're a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too.
No.
Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament,
I
then?
recall.
It's slow, I'm afraid. Most
What's
of my
up?
worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme.
What are you
A
doing?
villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa! You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm
How
doing.
was your day recall?
We're
I
supposed
hope
to get
it
a
was
monster's
good.
head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he has a big
this
head.
criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
I don't know if you're still there, recall,
Your
but
pardon. Gentlemen.
I don't know what
I'm
you're
Bard,
doing.
a guard
I don't know if you
captain
wanted
from
to play
Atiba,
Fortnite or
a
not.
town to the south. The bounty on Heisme
Or
is
if you were
up at
just
my
stopping to
behest.
say hi.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
Laughing.
There's nothing pitiful about it.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Sounds good. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
All right then. What now?
That it.
I do want to get the merchant class, because the merchant class is really good.
This, all right.
I'm counting left. Really?
Uh-huh.
I found new
Oh,
power.
I got a hero fruit. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with, No, you're the sweetest ever. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Hey, see that?
Oi, oi!
No, thank you.
Oh, he's a dickbag.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
Honestly, my day was really fucking shitty. I won't lie. I had a terrible day of fucking work.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Yeah, it was not great.
Stroll.
It was just a
See?
slow
She's
day.
convinced.
People
Nothing
were
to worry about.
assholes. And I
Don't
worked
worry
like 12
about it.
hours
I'll prepare a
today,
map of the
so
surrounding areas as well.
just
But
was
never mind that.
no bueno.
Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well...
Yeah,
you shall
it really
soon
was
see for
torture.
yourself.
I was like,
Well, under the circumstances,
literally
I'll take
just
what we can
felt
get.
like
and setting that up in a
the
day.
life was being
Not so
drained from my
bad having
body
a knight
today.
on our side.
It was so bad.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Yes, we could definitely kick some butt for tomorrow. I do work all day tomorrow too, so I probably won't get home until like 9 or 10. But if you're still playing tomorrow night, at that point, I will definitely run some with you guys tomorrow. I need to get better at the season. I don't know why. I think I've just gotten so fucking used to the Star Wars weapons that I feel like, I don't know. I'm just so rusty with the regular weapons now.
Can I come in?
Till 9. Alright, then perfect. We'll probably get home around the same time then.
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So,
yeah, they really did. I did get, like, kind of used to the Star Wars stuff, so I wasn't completely mad at it by the end.
I wouldn't cry.
It's just gonna take me a while, just like last season, to
right.
like, get used to all this
I
shit.
won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
I just feel like normal Fortnite's never gonna
Please
come back.
home safe.
There has to be like intense gimmicks all the time.
It's a promise.
Alright. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
They do love to fuck with our emotions. Literally
I never
always.
got the chance to say this to Papa.
Though I did hear that they're gonna have a Simpsons mini-season.
Thank you.
And I hope it's true,
I'll go to bed now.
because
Captain,
I do love me
may
some
I have a moment?
Simpsons, and I
Good
hope
night.
it is really cute.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see when I think
I
of
need
how
another
this may
drink.
yet save His Highness. I
'Cause
lose
that's the
sight
kind of
of
day
all
I've had.
else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Yeah, honestly,
don't
I
even
just hope that they do it right.
no intention of
Because like if
taking it
they're
from
gonna
you.
do like a
Sometimes
super
wonder why such
gimmicky
books were forbidden.
season,
Rumors say
like
the Sanctists
I
objected
don't know,
to their
just do it
contents.
right and
Yet I
like
wonder,
really
how could a
dive
simple
deep into
book
like the
have possibly
Simpsons Family
stung them
Guy
so?
like world and not just
do
like
you mind if I read a passage or two?
I don't know, doing weird shit that's nothing to do with it. Because like if we're doing a Simpsons
So, it's a
mini-season,
fiction written as
it
if a
best be
personal
the
account.
full
This
fucking
chapter
Springfield
seems to concern
town
the system by
with
which
like
the
all
nation's leader is
POIs,
decided.
like just
In this
Simpsons.
country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less
I better throw
sovereign,
donuts or eat donuts
without
for
the
health.
consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear
Yeah,
my
they
head
definitely
of these
do.
fantasies. In the end, clinging
I just
to
like
a dream
sometimes they
will
just
do me no
like
good.
with the Star
Oh,
Wars
I
season, like
suppose.
last season, like
Tis not so bad to dream now and then.
I don't know,
takes
it was
power
weird. Like
to
I
walk
didn't
the path
mind
of our
the
dearest
weapons. I think
Perhaps
the
that is
thing is that
purpose
they
of
just
this
added
newfound
so
strength, my
much.
dearest dream.
Like it's like, okay, God, we have
Tis
the
to
weapons,
save
and then
His
we have the
Highness,
lightsabers, and then we have
even
the
at the cost
fucking
of my
TIE
life.
fighters, and now there's a giant fucking chip
Nothing
destroying
more.
everybody, and now there's this, and now there's that. It's like,
Time
It's like
marches
constantly
on,
having
and
to
the
like
age of a new king
update
draws nearer.
yourself like every fucking week. And no movement, you're right. It's like, that's why it's like, I feel like, oh god, I have to have a lightsaber because then I literally can't fucking move. But I can't fucking fly a plane to save my fucking life. So I'm fucked because I can't fly a plane.
Lady Junah!
Who the fuck is this bitch? Miss Lady Junah. Oh, she cute. Oh god, she got little mosaic eyes.
Faraway sky,
This hoe. Literally. Oh, she got singing.
One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand.
Oh my god, they're having a full musical number. Yeah, not gonna lie, do I have mad crushes on most of the characters in this video game? I do. Yes. It is so bad. But, oh my god, that lady had some titties on her. I want to have eyes just like that. A blue and a yellow eye. I'm going to start wearing contact. Her outfit is fire. Like, she's kind of slaying the game. Not going to lie. Like, where can I buy it? Is it on Shein? She just sings and casually dips. Okay.
Even
Slay
I'm
queen.
feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
That man said I
Ladies and
got horny
gentlemen,
off that
welcome
song.
one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling
I
challenges.
cannot with me either, truly.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off
what
in
are
the
the
west,
venues?
in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Sounds
There,
great.
they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage.
Head of a monster.
Next,
Sounds
our
great to
would-be
me.
monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights.
I love
And
her.
finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time
So we go to
to
2
meet
places.
those risking their lives for
Doesn't
the
seem that
crown.
extreme.
Closest to the
Not
throne,
cool enough.
I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Why he's so pale, though?
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
He needs some sun.
I claim no great
That
ambition,
Shinbro is crazy.
nor any heated calls to action. All
Got a big
I
staff,
wish
though.
is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond.
He's like the Pope
This
or
chaos
something.
we face is but one of God's many trials.
Cape
Let
is
us
kind of
restore
pimp,
our
not gonna lie.
kingdom's glory together!
That collar. Kind of
Moving
bitchin'.
right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo.
Those ears
I
are
come
crazy.
before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
Are those eyeballs? Like, yeah,
So much
those
for
are
this being a
eyeballs.
fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
Well, the church likes to break the system
It's not over by far.
in this game.
The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
No, they won't.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Oh my god, calm down, bitch. Yeah, those ears, that kind of shocked me. That took me by surprise, not gonna lie. I know they have like little elf people in this, but his were a little bit more extreme than the
I can
rest.
report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
I don't believe
What?
that.
He's not even entering?
That's suspicious.
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
I guess you got
Don't
pretty big
worry.
ears too.
He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight.
I want
I'm
that
sure he'll make a
man
move soon.
in the orange jacket.
All right,
His name is
For
Stroll.
those Count Luis supporters,
I want
you
him to
might
be my
want to meet
husband.
our next
Not gonna lie.
entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition.
Yeah,
godless
maybe because
and
it was he's
fearless,
bald.
the brash
Yeah,
young warrior
because
serving Count Luis.
Hulkenberg's, the redhead
Black
girls,
Hound.
definitely look way. His also look kind of crazy. Maybe it's just
So
the
he was one
men.
of Luis's men.
Put a ring. I am gonna put a whole ring
The
on
fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what?
it. The little
He
cheetah
was
like
nothing
robe.
before Lord Luis. Look
Kind
to
of
the
a
sky
slay.
all you wish. No god can save you.
He's kind of emo.
What our country needs is power.
Oh yeah, he's emo.
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus.
He looks
In it
miserable.
more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
Oh, look at her.
Sure
She's
to
a
be
cute
popular by
mouse.
pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea.
Oh, he's an alcoholic.
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Oh, happy Pride.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Maybe. I think the men's ears might be lower
Now,
or like
I do
don't
believe
know.
we have one final
They look
candidate.
so odd.
Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a
I need
face.
like just a quick freeze frame of the ears back to back. Oh.
What?
Me when I
an
make a joke.
elder? Disgraceful.
Complete silence.
Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Wow, that bitch just dragged me. Yeah, like those people in the crowd have like kind of normal ears. Maybe because they're thicker.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Ooh.
So, contestants, are you ready?
I'm so ready. We have to get to the bottom of this. This is now my homework to discover. Oh, see, in the cut. Oh, the cut. I see it. Like they have this weird like thing. I think it's because their ears aren't like fully pointy. They have like a little.
It's quick.
Like almost featheriness to them at the end.
It'll crash.
I feel like that's why it looks weird. Because it's not just like a classic like pointed elf ear. It's like feathery.
What the heck is that?
Oh, wonderful. So much for a first impression.
Yeah, I guess.
Isn't he a marvel, chums?
Who is this fucking old creepy man?
Have a care, fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
Oh my god, she mad.
Feckless, shameless old fool.
Yeah, feathery and lower.
Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right. I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land.
True.
Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin.
Let them begin. Oh my god. Those Gauntlet runners are crazy.
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
What the fuck?
So fast! Gotta hold on to something.
Yeah, I think so.
It's incredible.
That's crazy work. Oh, my popularity went up. Wow.
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Oh. Let's see. Wow.
Martyria.
Oh.
4 days, 3 nights.
Spectacular.
Martyria. I am so fancy.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about Gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
Well, we ain't driving.
Me, lad. Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Yeah, we broke as fuck.
Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What
Thank
I
God.
want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
He was just wants
It is
gusto?
that. Like riding
Baby,
the
I got
wind.
gusto.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Is it safe?
Is this really safe?
Fast enough to make you wet your waders, eh? I know. She's the quickest I've ever built. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are
crazy.
a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation
Yeah,
yet?
like, who is this man?
That man is Neuras. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
Interesting.
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Clearly.
Neuras? Are you there? I'm coming in.
I mean, you're already in there, Hulkenberg, but okay.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Oh, God.
Good God.
That's a big bitch.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died and... well,
I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Oh, God.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I? You
Twas
cracked
His
it.
Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Okay.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
Yeah, this is fair.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Well, we don't have a choice. If we die, we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
True.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Rhylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust you guys.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Oh! Was that like a little flirt? Because, Stroll, you're my man. Okay.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more
Stroll
thoroughly
needs
later.
to realize that
Yes.
he's my man.
You
And he
needn't
needs to
tire
chill.
yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
I hope so, because the bitch is kind of crazy. Ba, 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 ba. The song kind of goes hard. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities. Choose the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more. Let's visit the engine room.
Oh, yeah?
How the fuck do I get there?
Incredible!
Hey!
Straight up and strip nude? I hope so.
You really?
Damn. No running water. Okay, well that's fucking messed up, man. There's more.
Hello? Spectacular.
Oh, these magma crystals. Okay. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you won't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books on the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is ours.
Come on!
I don't want to do that. I need to increase my max HP. I don't need to talk to more. What the fuck is this? What the fuck does this do? Increase my
Understood.
MP. I don't want to do that. Bookshelf. Okay, my imagination. Yeah, I'll read a book. Why not?
All right.
You got 4 for that. That's pretty good.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected
Music is so
within the
intense
stalwart
now.
hull of the Gauntlet Runner,
It really is.
The party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Annie. Good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is encompassed in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is dangerous. You can resume travel in the morning to the facilities, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies.
Yep.
Oh, I caught a bug. Interesting.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll increase my imagination. Why not?
Now then, speaking of.
All right.
Get some
Time
mag
marches
for
on,
that.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So intense. Dun dun dun.
Good morning.
True.
I knew it!
Yeah, keep an eye on the road, Neuras. Ba 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 ba. Okay, let's explore some other stuff. The kitchen. Let's cook. What can I make? Yeah, sure, I'll make one of these.
Now then.
That's it. Something up
Coming
ahead.
now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as
Well,
though
that's kinda scary.
themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Okay. This is very pretty.
That's...
Certainly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey there!
Huh?
Huh?
However,
All right.
I got some wisdom for it. Very cool.
The Gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazing.
I'm gonna stop here because I gotta get to Betty by, since I have such a long day at work tomorrow again. thanks for coming in, Recall, and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you feel better, and then we can kick some ass on Fortnite tomorrow. So, I love you so much. Bye-bye. Bye. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my Let's Play Metaphor Refantazio walkthrough. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help out the channel. Miss an episode? Whole playlist will be listed right above you. Check it out.